Hi, I'm Jimmy, and this is another episode of my Hitman Freelancer Let's Play. We're continuing on from where we left off, this time traveling to Dubai to take out a couple of targets. I'm just going through, just picking what I want to bring with me on the mission. Of course, I have katana kill as my prestige objective, so I need to bring a katana. The tanto counts. And as usual, grab a silenced pistol. Yeah, that's one of the nice things when you get more comfortable, risking items but bringing them with you on missions. There are a lot of prestige objectives that involve killing the target with a specific item, and those are much easier to accomplish as opposed to some kind of time trial or a silent assassin run, which are most of the other prestige objectives.
Welcome to the sector, Dubai. Intel tells us that there are syndicate members in the area. I trust
So
that you
here,
can
just
find
pause and
to
take a
eliminate
look at the map to see where the targets
Careful,
are.
47. And most of all, good luck.
And there's one target fairly close by at a convenient location, and another target higher up in the tower that's going to be a little harder to get to. So I'm still playing in the Insane Asylum outfit. As I mentioned, I love these goofy outfits, the costume outfits. It's sort of, you play with these, just sort of the fun of being in a ridiculous outfit and having people not react to it at all. But yeah, here, my target is right here in a secluded area, and in the place I usually go to anyway when I'm
Syndicate member eliminated.
on this level trying to get a waiter outfit. This is where I might go to way to get an early disguise in Dubai. So very convenient that my target happened to be here, and I've already gotten the katana kill objective out of the way. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the tanto would also count as a knife, but obviously that was too much to hope for, so that means I'm going to have to find a knife somewhere on the map because I didn't bring one with me. Luckily, most maps have knives lying around, so that's usually not a hard thing to do. So I decided to come down here. There's an easy way to get a security guard disguise, so I just slip into this room. I'm going to throw the crowbar I brought as a way to make a distraction. I brought the crowbar mainly to open locked doors, but it's also convenient for distractions. Here I notice I can't pick up the crowbar. It's landed in a place where the game won't let me highlight it to pick it up. So decide to change disguises for now, and I will come back to that later. Next I decide to go looking to see if I can find a knife. I go into the kitchen. It's a logical place. I was expecting to find a kitchen knife on the table, but I didn't find one. So I end up grabbing the meat cleaver over here, which I'm also not sure if that counts as a knife or not, but decide to bring it along just in case it does. Now I decided I really want to get the crowbar back. I would hate to lose it. So I have an idea, but yeah, I was trying to see if I could pick it up, but unfortunately it won't let me. It just has me get in the crate. So first I knock out this woman. Now I'm going to shut the door so I have some privacy. I'm going to get out my silenced pistol. I'm going to take a shot with this to try to get the crowbar unstuck. And that worked. Now suddenly I can pick up the crowbar. Only like moved half an inch, but that was apparently enough for the game to decide it would let me pick it up. That was good. It would have been frustrating to lose my crowbar on this level for that reason. Anyway, now I just continue on with pursuing the next target. Oh yeah, here I find a kitchen knife, so there. Now I've got something that I know for sure will count as a knife, and I can go after my second target.
Keeping the big man safe, huh?
Got the other payout objectives I'm going for as well. In addition to knife kill, I've also got to poison a guard and pacify 3 guards on notice. I've already knocked out one. It's the security guard whose outfit I'm wearing. Here, I pick up an extra crowbar. Okay, I'm gonna hop over the railing here to get into the secure area. Take out this janitor. Maintenance staff is, I guess, what they're called. I'm going to create a distraction to lure the guard over here. This is another sort of one of my usual tricks. I usually come up here to get this sort of next level guard disguise. But here I'm going to get up the Seeker. And I'm going to use this to poison the guard.
Show yourself.
Interesting, it gives me the objective before he starts acting sick. Normally you have to wait until they get sick before it'll register that they've been poisoned, but in that case it gave me to right away. And there, it's my second security guard pacified. And I happen to know there's a security guard sleeping by himself in this room, so I'm going to slip over here
I just wanted to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow.
and knock him unconscious to give me my third security guard. So I can throw the whiskey bottle at his head. And there, that's 3 guards pacified. Sort of funny that that counts, given that he was already asleep. It's sort of funny that knocking a sleeping person unconscious counts as pacifying them, but I'm not going to question the logic. Ah, there. The other security guard went inside and found the body. But, again, I don't care about silent assassin, and I'm already well away from that area, so... Now I'm just looking around, I noticed there is a crate over here that I can open, so I'm coming in here to open this crate. It has Mercers in it, which is nice. Can always use more money. Just gonna look at unlocking the store. Unfortunately, I have a crowbar, which would draw a lot of attention if I used a crowbar in the middle of this room, so... I look around, and there, on the desk, is the security key. So I can use that to unlock the store. And this just gives me access to the camera box, so I can disable that, and then I don't have to worry about cameras anymore. There. So yeah, that's convenient. Now it's time to head back upstairs and go after my target. There's also a courier up there that I'm going to knock out, so... a couple of things for me to take care of while I'm up here. And see, the guard's been woken up so he can fall back asleep in his chair.
about it before.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Ingram, who
And there I saw another crate over there. I'm going to go check that out, see what's inside.
But it means I'll work slower.
I don't care what tempo.
And this is probably the luckiest find I found in a crate. That's a striker, which is a very...
Probably get a warning about
It's an unsilenced pistol, which normally those aren't useful, but that's very useful in that
Head down.
it has the ability to penetrate, so you can kill multiple people with one shot, which is required for some objectives. So up here we see my final target and the courier. So I'm going to try and knock the courier out so I can get the Mercers that she's carrying. But yeah, the Striker's like the best find I've ever had in one of those crates. It's a really good weapon. Here, she starts moving. I decide to try the trick of placing the banana on the floor in front of her. I sort of try to judge where she's going to walk. And, of course, I mess it up. So now I decide to use the Seeker to poison her.
What got myself into? Ooh, don't panic. Just keep walking.
I'm just checking to make sure the other guard isn't looking.
Everything will... Oh, God. Oh,
And
I feel awful.
I got very lucky there. I did not realize Carl Ingram was going to patrol through here. He almost saw me fire the dart. Luckily, I got the shot off just before him and his bodyguards walked into the room, so I did not get caught. But that was a major lucky break. There, I've got the poison guard, pacify guards unnoticed, katana kill. Now I just need the knife kill. And that's all the objectives. And meanwhile, I'm just going to knock out this person and the courier and pick up the Mercer she's carrying. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and hide these bodies. Like I said, in Freelancer, it's usually a bit risky to hide bodies because you can get caught dragging them, and there's usually not a penalty for leaving bodies out, but in a situation like this where I know for sure that I'm safe, I'll usually take the time to do it when I can. So now I just gotta find a way to kill this guy with a knife without being noticed. I decide to just go for it here.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow.
I was half expecting him to be spotted right away, but then he wasn't, so I decided to sneak by. That was also a bit of a gamble. The maids, yeah, see, one of the maids just turned around and saw the body. If they'd done that while I was standing over the body, they would have, you know, spotted me and alerted the guards, and I would have had to shoot my way out. But luckily, that didn't happen. Now I've completed all 4 objectives, and I'm ready to make my way out. It's been a very smooth run. So yeah, I'm trying to go down here. On the level below, there's a key to a helicopter. I think at this point I decided I wanted to take the helicopter exit. I was looking around for it because I think I thought it would be on that platform, but it's not there. It's somewhere else, so... And there's another parachute exit I could take. But one, I want to take the helicopter exit just for style points, and 2, I still actually want to visit the supplier. I haven't done that yet. I have a decent chunk of money, so it's generally a good idea to visit the supplier when you have cash. Also, there's no... I've already locked in all of my objectives, so there's no danger of me failing an objective by sticking around longer. That's one of the downsides to objectives like nobody's found or don't get spotted is or silent assassin. Like, there's always a risk that you could lose those objectives later. That's why those kinds of objectives, the like objectives where you're trying not to do something, feel harder. It's because you basically have to play the whole level without doing whatever the objective is, whether it's, you know, no firearms or nobody's found, or, you know, don't blow your disguise.
You're in need of some hardware. If If you got
Those
the
sort of
cash,
inherently
I got
more
the product.
difficult than
Yes.
the objectives that require you to do something. And here, she has a nice cheap assault rifle and a couple of freelancer tools for me to buy. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up.
If you need more, you know where you can find me.
I'm just making sure I've got the weapon I bought in the briefcase. And here I'm gonna run past another exit, the open elevator shaft to go take the helicopter. But yeah, that's pretty much the mission. So yeah, we'll stick around to see the score I got. So all challenges, which is nice. And that gives me a good chunk of XP, and that brings you up to level 35, which is nice. I unlocked the golden contender suit.
Good work
So yeah,
back there.
thank you for
The
watching.
syndicate took a
I will see you in the
serious
next
blow,
video.
But there is still
Goodbye.
much work to get done. Recuperate and prepare for your next assignment.